funny, I bought some actually when I was
All right, here we go.
today.
Sitting here.
All right, we're officially live now.
And I started craving them. I got the blueberry.
Guys, we're live. We're live.
Okay.
We're in the middle of talking about food when we still got all of this going on.
Well, sorry, Mr. Judge, but you sent me a nice bottle of maple syrup and I've got to use it.
The Canadian judge is not here yet.
He's like, oh, golly, thank you.
No, that's more Irish.
About to say that's more Irish.
I can't do a Canadian accent like you.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. All right, let's go.
And half the time I can't even do Irish. Let's go, I got my waffle.
What the hell?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was auto scroll.
I want to say thanks. You're really good. You really hooked me up.
Things were almost there. Was I proof that she committed the crime?
Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past.
Obstacle?
Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
Motive, huh?
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information. Right.
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing.
Is it?
Hi, Doug.
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill anybody. I never lie.
Mr. Falls. In that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture, it reminds me of everything. Bridge looks the same, just like then, 5 years ago.
I like how you're, like, improving his grammar.
It's so easy, he's not a bumbling idiot right now. Like, it could fall apart. Fall apart any minute.
Okay, Mario.
That's a little more tight.
Oh no, it's a fallen bridge! No.
Okay, this guy goes from 50 accents. Give me a break.
No.
I don't know what he is.
No. You went from East European to Italian to Irish.
I get so nervous. I don't know what my accent is. The voice actress is sitting here with a plate of waffles, looking at him and like, I want to eat.
Stir fry.
So-
Oh wow, you're eating stir fry on Stir Friday.
Nice.
Thank you, Archer.
So, it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Ha. Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
It's true. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hathorn.
What?
What?
Your girlfriend? Huh?
Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
What? Are you serious?
The girl, let her go. Shut up. Come closer, and I kill her.
Shut up, come here, I kill you.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance.
Oh, okay, Valerie's Homestar?
The detective back then was Valerie. Oh wait, I'm gonna do the joke line. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got waffle in
The
my mouth.
detective back then was Valerie Homestar.
Actually, it would be more appropriate if it was Warnell, but whatever. I'm just gonna be over here with Strong Bad, just wondering about our poker game.
At first, I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing a line, but if it was protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it.
Wrong. No protect sister. Valerie betrayed me. Betrayed us.
I'm fed up with this world.
Damn you, Valerie. You whore.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping tool.
Make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yes, officer, this man right here.
Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
The memes.
I did do anything I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah. Me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
What?
The fuck?
Valerie was in on it?
The shit?
Dahlia's family's rich. Jewelry business. We got one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent it to her dad. Asked 2 million diamond. Tell him to make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie makes transfer cause she's new detective.
Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, all right. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh?
Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Valerie. She do it for real. She shoot me for real, me and Dahlia. Bang!
Lush.
I was shot in the arm. Dahlia, she jumped in the river.
Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyways, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over.
And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence.
I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me. I did not hit her. I did not.
Well, actually, you... Never mind.
Oh, God.
Valerie, I don't know, no... Somebody play Valerie.
Okay. If you want me to jump in, I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can do it.
No, let Mooney do it. She said first. She got first dibs.
Fine, I'll eat my waffle.
Alright. That man. Terry Falls. He killed her. He threw her off the bridge.
He threw my beloved sister in the roaring river 40 feet below.
These 5 years, all I wonder why is, why? Why she did lie? All I do is want to know.
So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forgot what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just wanted to hear her answer come from her mouth. That's all.
So that's why. That's why you meet an out there escape like that.
Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it?
Huh? What?
Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
Not really. I don't know. It's gone with Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day on the bridge. Dahlia put it in a backpack. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You can come back in now. We're about ready to go.
Mr. Falls, just one question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean that the diamond is still missing?
No. Sorry, that was me for a second.
That's right. Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
They never found her?
Swallowed by a river. Gone. Dahlia, my teen angel.
Your teen angel. How old was she anyway?
Oh, God.
Just 14. God damn it, Joe! God
How
damn
old
it!
is this guy?
Yes, police officer, this man right here.
25. Now,
And he was 20 when he was 20, bro. This 20 when he was like when he did this.
back in 2004, the age of consent in Japan was 14. So, obviously they changed their consent laws this year, but back 20 years ago, you could date a 14-year-old.
Yeah, but this is America, buddy, and I'm not comfortable with this dude now.
Nobody is.
California? Like...
Yeah, Japanifornia. But if you want to go by the original storyline, then yes.
Bruh.
14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamond, you fucking weirdo.
Fucking creep.
She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man. Angels these days.
Bullshit.
Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really a...
It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now.
I
A
hate
demon
this.
Hawthorne, yeah.
You
I-
bet.
Can we say before going any further, as the voice actress of this character, I do not condone what he did.
I think most of us will, yes.
Because I don't like pedophiles at all.
Wait, then you wouldn't like Drake.
I don't like Drake. I never seen fucking Degrassi or listen to any fucking music. I don't care for Drake.
The training wheels come off now, Mia. Oh wow, I actually called you by your first name. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it.
Okay, and your DreamWorks face.
Back to waffles.
My DreamWorks face?
Yeah, like he had the kind of smirk with the eyebrow raised. That's the DreamWorks face.
I did not know that. Well, now I need to go onto DreamWorks Animation and make an entire movie franchise out of myself.
About how I found out his love for coffee.
Yes, it will be more profitable than the Shrek movies.
Oh god.
And you, Mia, will be my star love interest.
Check, please.
And little baby boy over there can play the villain. Well, now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Fools. Witness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
You're a brave young lady.
Not this again.
Zip.
Damp.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She is an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That is all.
You know you're protecting your, love interest's ex-girlfriend?
What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course. I think.
Ha, you're still acting as tame as a kitten.
Mr. Armando, I have claws.
I know, but they're little baby claws compared to my tigers. Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and there's the origin of that catchphrase that Mia always told Phoenix.
Oh gosh.
I'm the one that gave it to her, who then gave it to him. Wait till we find out this revelation. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro.
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that.
Wait till our date.
Excuse me? May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course! Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why... I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click, she lights right up. Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say.
out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never been to Eagle Mountain before. I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago? Or kidnapping a poor girl? I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Out of the country, eh?
Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Indeed. You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet. Somehow I have to tie her to this case. Oh yes, the claws are filed and they have cat-friendly nail polish.
Just make sure you don't get any. Just make sure you don't get any paint on mine. The coffee flavored ones that I use are one of a kind.
So there was this video someone made where they're holding their cat and they're like, "Okay, my cat's a girl. We haven't done girly activities," and he painted the cat nails pink.
Aww.
It was pet friendly, but still, it's like, oh, hey, I'm a girl dad. This is my daughter. She meows.
Next you know, he's gonna have a little tea party with her.
So, what country were you living in then?
We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed.
It was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone.
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification.
What kind of sob story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for details? I mean, she didn't even answer my question. There's nothing I can do about her claim to have lost her identification. All I can do is wait to find some other evidence about her real identity.
Very well then, Miss Foster. Please proceed.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Okay, hold on. Before we continue this, in theory, if we prove that, like, there's reason to to test this, wouldn't Valerie's DNA be, like, on file and you just compare it to that?
Nope, no such thing back then.
Enough familiar.
Not such thing back then with Edgeworth as the prosecutor. He would have destroyed the evidence. You gotta remember, prosecutions were corrupt.
Right.
Aren't they still are, though?
Well, not since Von Karma got, arrested and then thrown in prison.
And you think about it, early 2000s, still DNA wasn't that good. As it is now.
Right.
Well, no, forensic files existed and they were doing cases for, like, all of the 2000s.
I'm just saying, the machinery probably wasn't good back then for Japan or something.
Well, I mean, it's always it can improve.
Alright then, alright. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway?
I just love being outdoors, picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing.
I took you as a tea party type of woman.
You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts.
Oh!
But
We all know what
Eagle
kind.
Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here. No trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to.
I had a train joke, but it's not appropriate.
Bring out Thomas the Train Engine jokes!
Nope, there's no Thomas joke related to that. It's another type of train joke.
Safe for work type.
Nope. Yeah, probably, yes. Yes, probably.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its dark, desolate bounty and its cold yet romantic gloominess.
Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college? The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's personal life. All that matters is that she is a material witness to a crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you. She's really gone too far.
Miss Faye, you're treading on thin ice here. Hockey ice.
Hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive.
Mr. Judge is always ready.
Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car.
Well, that...
No. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing. Oh, really? And why is that?
Selfish, just arguing with themselves at this point.
Yep.
I'm afraid that, like, one of the I'm gonna slip up and give him the Mia voice.
That'd be funny.
That's really
Though-
what, like, just then I'm arguing with myself.
Be like, oh, who is talking? I don't. The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that at that time an officer showed her this photo.
That seems like a rather serious mistake. Huh. That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book.
That's not fair.
That wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day.
A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client is always maintaining that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful.
I'm just an idiot.
You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What do you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man.
This is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement? Your Honor, what the witness just said now was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that.
Ooh.
That one testimony only helps to further prove that point.
Hmm.
No, that's not what I...
Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
What do you mean by lucky?
Well, it's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like you said...
Then you yourself might have been killed.
That would have been a terrible loss for this world. Huh. It looks like you pressed too hard this time, kitten.
Mr. Armando.
Keep looking around you and you're gonna lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk.
You... Incident? But weren't you out of the country until the year before last?
Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about his whole history.
So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right?
Yes.
I can't let her get away with these lies.
Listen to me. She's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow, you're just going to have to get her to show the court her true self.
Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Ah, you are talking about this scarf right here, eh?
Yeah, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing.
I've got her now. Just don't mess it up, Mia. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
What, white?
This is the scarf you'd identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me. Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white. Sorry, but not this time. Little baby. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but...
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... Witness, have you ever seen this note?
No, no, never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have.
I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification. white scarf. Witness, you knew what this note said. It's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster.
Oh,
Order, order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note was leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
Did you say one more person? That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten?
Yep. Third person that knew the contents of the note was... And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name right there.
What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne?
Miss Fay must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
The dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a crime? You don't mean...
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls. You said she was killed? But was she really? What are you implying? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago. She fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. No. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years ago, 5 years ago.
It was 14 years ago, 5 years ago?
Sorry.
That was...
Let me fix that. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago.
you almost said it again.
If she were still alive, she would have been 19 now. What's up, Foster? I believe that's the same age you are. Even you couldn't, Miss Fay. You're not saying. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us, a girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? Ha, nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
I understand. Oh gosh, Chiaki flashbacks.
Oh god.
If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head.
Oh god.
How is my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm? Like the little bitch baby he is.
See, you are channeling exactly my thoughts. You're becoming a true lawyer, Mia. Witness, just who are you anyway?
I'm...
I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far.
You don't? You don't mean...
Yes, the prosecution's office isn't filled with fools, you know.
Just babies.
Naturally, we conduct... Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses. What did he say?
Ha. It looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way, but then why?
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade.
Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
But, I thought she died 5 years ago.
We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see. Why, what did she hide her identity for 5 years? That has nothing to do with this current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime. Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder. No. Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crimes on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How fucking dare you? Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne was something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see... Thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me.
Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
That wasn't me, it was this guy. This wild coffee addict. Don't you dare. I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man.
Wow, the baby's got some punches left, huh? What makes you think they're empty, baby boy?
Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets. I am sweaty, but
No, don't worry. I can taste them just to see if they're actual bullets or not.
No! No!
back
Don't
up.
don't bring Jackie in this!
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Nation. Of course, aren't I?
No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
But to me? The rashness of youth. How charming.
I wouldn't be talking over there, Diaper Rash.
Says you, old man.
God damn it.
How's it going over there with your crow's feet and your little gray hairs?
Oh, makes me the silver-haired fox that I'm gonna turn out to be in a few years. With my hoop earrings, I'm gonna be all the while at the jazz club.
This coming from someone younger than me. No, what's going on?
Now then, if this pro wrestling match is done, let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne?
Oh, is it the diamond? Is it the diamond? The pink diamond?
You would think wrong.
The story... Oh, the story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia, tell her this time. The whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth.
The whole truth? Can we handle it?
Perhaps there is a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth permanently shut. Because, you know, to keep a secret with 3 people, 2 of them have to be dead.
Exactly mafia talk.
A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was this secret that was so important? Where's your evidence?
Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh yes, I knew this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony.
What testimony?
Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things. Such as the nature of this important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf?
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge.
Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. And this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles.
Oh.
That's a weird way of phrasing it, too.
What even is womanly wiles? And does that mean men have manly miles?
Hold on.
Man, Miles.
Previous
What the hell are you on?
strategies employed in manipulating or persuading someone to do with what one wants. Okay, so it's either tricks, ruses, ploys, schemes, dodges, maneuvers, gambits,
Basically just full-out manipulation.
subterfuges. Yeah,
Let's just say it like that. Don't overcomplicate it, Sylph.
sorry, I just had to... Oh, okay, so this is also a phrase.
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond my sister Valerie brought to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And where to believe after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor.
As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination.
Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again.
Huh. If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up. We've still got that info. That ace up our sleeve.
Info.
Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's
Right.
right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby.
I didn't do anything. I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too. Right, Chester?
That's it? The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia? It's her secret. Did you and Mr. Falls have a relationship?
Oh boy. Yes. As a tutor.
You were tutoring him? Mr. Falls?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous.
Aww.
Mr. Falls came to the house to tutor me.
That makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14.
Yeah, he was 20.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. He probably came up with the kidnapping plan during that time. The Hawthorns are in the jewelry trade and are quite wealthy, you see.
Quite the clever fellow, that Mr. Foles.
Did I hear him right? Did he just call Mr. Falls a clever fellow?
I did not. I'm not that clever.
I heard the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million.
$2 million?
It was still uncut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk.
A $2 million pint of milk? I don't know what to think about that.
The defendant demanded that her sister, Valerie, make the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual. By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait, hold on. Or, no, I'm fine. Why do you think he wanted to make the exchange? Wait, no, I'm not. I need water.
Want me to read it?
No, give them some time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I accidentally choked. Alright. Why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there on that mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape. There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. With only one entrance to the mountain, he was ensuring his safety.
Let's see. What a wickedly clever man that Mr. Fall is.
Yeah, right. It was all your plan.
Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain and...
That was a dangerous thing to do, considering you were being held hostage.
Yes, but... Excuse me. Actually, that saved my life.
What do you mean?
You see, Mr. Falls was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow, I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. That's why my sister shot him. It was to save me.
I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment.
Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to try and run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. And I ran past. He and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin.
A bloodthirsty grin? Ooh.
Oh, turn it. Oh, okay, doing that like he's gossiping with the gals at the salon.
Ooh, yeah, yes.
And instead of using the thing that they use on their hairs, I put it on my beard.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Curler?
Armed.
Yes, I have my beard permed and curled.
And in the next instant,
I'd advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run. Then just one little shove from behind. That was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell in the river.
And that's why you hid your identity?
Yes. I only told my sister.
Valerie Hawthorne, eh?
Yeah. She was the only one who knew about me.
Meanwhile, legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years.
I didn't ever want something like that to ever happen to me again.
And that new identity was Melissa Foster, right?
Yes. My sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of.
That makes sense. Without an insider's help, doing all of the paperwork would have been impossible.
She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think I could get killed her? There's no way I could!
It's the moment of truth for this witness, too. Once the truth about this staged kidnapping comes out, everyone in the court will know how much of a Jezebel she really is.
Oh.
That is like so old.
Yeah! That's what they call a lot of women back in the day for that, you know?
Often not capitalized, and impudent, shameless, or morally unrestrained woman. Wait, isn't that also a polite way of saying whore?
Yes.
Yep.
Dang. Armando, you're classy with this one. I've just got to prove that kidnapping was a hoax. You say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River? However, that's hard to believe.
But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible.
Impossible?
I asked that the court recall the condition of a dusky bridge now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind as you had claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below.
Boom.
A most certain death. Ooh. Hi, baby. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. Hi, baby. Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level may have been higher back. But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference.
You're right. If the events occurred just as the witnesses testified, then the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see,
Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge. What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct?
now that you mention it, I do remember now. When I fell off the bridge, my skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires.
You can't be serious.
Order! Order in the court.
It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is the start of Miss Faye's assault. What? I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. Ridiculous. What's so impossible about that? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there. But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm.
Ah.
And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. Ugh. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge, that is clearly impossible.
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally.
What? What is this? And why was there a tiger in my ear? Is Don Tigre in this room?
Yes, he is, Your Honor. He wants to talk to you about some fines.
Indeed. What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
I didn't ask for your input.
My sister was there to help me. She had her gun in handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been unaliving.
Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Oh, then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. The fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her the $2 million diamond. No, it can't be. Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million? She was gonna keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. Bang. Flash. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river. With the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Why is that? That's simply ridiculous.
Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think that a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan?
Yes.
In this day and age,
This
yep.
woman is a demon. And there is one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean by that?
On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia. And then she told her what she was planning to do.
Planning to do?
She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote it in her notes. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Oh no, you're gonna show Coffee Man? Okay.
You don't need to see me. I'm like John Cena.
Sorry, I'm
Whoa,
too
whoa,
busy looking at
who-
John Cena in the mermaid tail.
Oh, now you can picture me in the mermaid tail.
Ah.
Who is that laughing at a time like this?
Forgive me. It's just hilarious.
Witness? Is that you?
You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey. You could certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence?
Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I planned it with Mr. Falls and my sister.
Well,
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Fey.
I don't know.
What a joke. You, Miss Fey. Are you stupid or something?
can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have a decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense.
Of course you are.
Is this it? Is it really over? This girl has made a fool of me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Ha. Without evidence, the trial is over? Who decided that?
Mr. Armando.
Come on now,
Yay,
kitten.
Coffee Man's here.
Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
Testimony?
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' stolen car and then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There is only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who is the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes? Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
A new witness?
Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls, the defendant. There's only one person that can shed any further light on this situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia, disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is Terry Falls.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this?
The prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand.
This is my only chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left.
Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't think it. I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me.
Mr. Falls? I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million.
That's not true.
Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne, or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia, did you betray me? Five years ago, she promised never ever betray each other. Terry.
No, that's not you.
Dahlia.
Now that's you.
It's true. You're alive.
Oh shit. You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth. The real truth. I believe in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Dahlia.
I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Water, please, water. Can't talk, need water.
Huh. Oh well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from the bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
We got 2-1. Dearly says, Falls does kind of look like John Cena. Well, if they ever do a live... Well, no, he's 25. John Cena's in his 50s now, so he can never play him in a live-action movie.
Oh, gosh.
Unless they do that Martin Scorsese thing from Irishman, where they do, like, the computer-generated de-aging.
Oh, like the thing they also did for, what was it, like, Indiana Jones?
No, because the technology that they did in Irishman is a lot more advanced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no more creepy Twilight babies, huh?
Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you? That's enough, Miss Faye. His last testimony was a fitting way to end the final testimony of this trial.
Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is that how you wanted to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There is only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think.
Hold on a second. The person he was accused and convicted of killing is not dead. Like,
Exactly.
What the fuck is
No, Valerie accused him of killing her.
I know, but like, there's no way. I mean, I know technically he's gonna go for Valerie, but like, the Dahlia one.
You're
coffee man.
you're overthinking it too much.
Hey, coffee man, I need some of your coffee. I'm getting tired over here.
Now, moving on.
The meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you?
It was raining. Already dark, too.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Falls?
Eagle Mountain. That spot. Strong memories.
Why didn't he just climb up? Could it be he's hiding something here?
My daddy is alive. What can I say?
You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it.
I'm sure he is. Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question, to find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like a blink of the eye.
You were watching the car?
Oh shit!
That bridge. Other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. So I was in the watching car.
What else were you expecting him to do? Solving the Pythagorean theorem?
No, I was in the mystery van having Scooby snacks with some Shaggy Boy and a big dog.
God.
I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but something's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. A contradiction?
I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway.
No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it.
Anyways, nobody came. No car, nothing.
Mr. Falls, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
Huh? I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remember her face.
Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification?
Sorry. I told a little lie.
Little?
But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. I know, right? Tell me about it, Kitty.
Wait, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Chester. He's in the back room meowing.
Oh, you confused the hell out of me. Like, wait a minute, are you in the future or something?
What did you talk to her about anyway?
Seriously, I thought y'all could hear his meowing.
No, I can't hear any cats.
Mr. Falls.
The only cat I can hear is Kitten over here.
Alright, I poked myself.
Valerie told the truth about kidnapping 5 years ago. She says someone need to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do, she says. That's why she lied, got me the death penalty.
And were you satisfied with that answer, witness?
Dahlia died, it was my fault. but I don't really remember. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, dead. Why do I have to keep saying that?
But you just saw that she isn't dead.
After Valerie talked to me on the bridge, nothing left to live for.
Moody, what are you doing over there?
Oh,
Me? Just fixes stuff up.
Sure. It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It would have been already. It would have already been pretty dark on that mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Falls, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do.
that woman. It wasn't Dahlia.
Stop right there. Much more needs to be said.
Mmm.
Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you'll still do whatever is necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Falls?
I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her.
Mr. Falls?
Even if you can show he's lying, the poor guy will still be cursed. You'll still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess.
So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge? Are you sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying.
Huh? What? Whoa!
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would have been the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Falls? Please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got there about 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go, a special place.
Did you go to this special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 miles from the bridge.
Miles? He walked 15 miles? Holy shit.
Sorry.
Damn.
5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought the memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under the base of a tree there.
Oh no.
It's a special memory for me. This is what I would to get.
This little bottle on a necklace is your memento? It's quite charming.
What the fuck?
But it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But then he left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes.
Edgeworth is not happy.
With the actual fuck, Dahlia. With that much time, Talia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of this car.
Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it.
I've still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it.
What the hell is that?
Falls? What the fuck? Oh, yep. There it is.
That's enough. Please.
Witness!
I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink the bottle.
Oh, yep, he pulled a Romeo. No, stop the trial. Your Honor, we need a recess.
I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
No, you're so close. Just a little more. I'm going to prove your innocence.
No. Don't want that. Don't trust. So. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia. Again.
Mr. Falls. She's far from sweet.
Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Mr. Falls. Wait a minute.
What
Now
the?
I self-deleted.
Damn!
So my first trial ended suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers.
That bitch.
Yeah.
I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul, I thought it'd never heal. Wait, what did that say?
I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecution.
Oh, no, not that. There's the thing on the chat.
Oh, two-tone dear is like audience gasp sound.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well, even if he's a little baby bitch. But
At
one
least-
person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the court with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face that I wish I could just punch away. You ever just want to punch someone in the face?
Unforgivable. That witch.
It's okay, Mr. Armando. You can call her a bitch. You get the pass from me. Mr. Armando?
We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten.
It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls unalived himself.
Don't cry, kitten. You're gonna make my coffee all salty.
Good. Then you don't drink it. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet.
What? Oh!
Dumb motherfucker.
The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
Mr. Armando?
Holy shit! Look
Now,
at
if
his
you-
hand, bruh!
Now, if you want to lick the blood off my hand, by all means.
I'll pass.
I'll let the fucking vampire boy do it for the prequels.
Best I'll do is wrap that up and kiss the bandage after, but that's it.
Well, we got a date afterwards, so hurry it up. It's really starting to hurt here. So no matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them.
But I love her!
1 year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in, quote-unquote, that case.
Oof. I did do it!
Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was... guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face.
Don't tell me we're going to court over something you also did again.
You'll see. It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this.
Are we gonna start it?
No, you're gonna have to find out next week.
You bastard.
We got 15 minutes.
We're ending early?
We got 15 minutes. Why start a new one? We could start fresh next Friday.
I don't want to.
Oh, too bad. Let it linger. Let it linger. Let it absorb everything you just saw. Don't be.
Second. Okay.
Look,
Listen.
I've seen you fucking start court cases before.
Okay, question.
Yeah,
was
we're-
Cherry Falls supposed to be like that one, like Lenny from Of Mice and Men? That's the one with the bunnies, right?
Yes, but
Yeah, I
that's
think
not.
so.
But yeah, but that's not the. That's not the. That's not the reference.
Inspiration?
What?
That's not the. That's not the reference.
And we're gonna
I
get
know,
my
but I mean in terms of intelligence. That's the only
No,
comparison
no,
I could think of. at
No,
the
because
moment.
Lenny didn't speak in the third person. Yes, Two-Tone Tierlia, to be continued. Exactly.
That's next Friday. Joe is gonna drag this out.
Oh yes, because this is the final case. There's a lot that we have to go over. So
Not to mention,
Circus, this is basically like, hey, here's a little bit of food analogy.
think of like you're making something
Out of a crock pot, and it has to simmer.
Fuck it.
well, then I'm never coming to your house for dinner then. If you're just going to be like, "Okay, it's 30 minutes, here it's done, it's cooking." I'm not eating at your kitchen.
I wouldn't poison you.
Oh, yes, you would. With rat poison, no down, you'll be like rat fuck.
Here we go with the rat fuck situation again.
All right.
Chester, get off me!
Okay, so we got the final
Oh.
case for the third game coming up next Friday. It's called Bridge to the Turnabout. You're going to be playing as Phoenix again, but there's also going to be a lot of surprises. So, there's going to be so many surprises. You're going to be like, what the, every single time. So I can't say anything, but I just want you to be excited and waiting for the thrilling adventure that is the final case. And the reason why
Christmas time by the time we get this over with.
no, we won't. Look, we need to get you. Listen, the MTV mind. We got to get you out of that. We got to let you take things slow and let you take in the events of what you just saw. All right. That's the way TV was meant to be handled. You were supposed to be like, okay,
Make it like
I
a
saw this.
commercial.
Well, no, not commercials, but it's like, okay, this week's episode ended. Now we have to wait 7 days. We just need to pent up the excitement. If you just try to binge watch
Motherfucker,
everything, if you try to binge watch everything, it's not going to be as fun.
Motherfucker, we're in that age where people binge watch this shit.
No, that's why I'm saying we need to get rid of the binge.
Doing it doesn't mean we should.
Yeah, and binge watching is unhealthy. By the way, there's been studies that says if you binge watch, it's bad for you. So we're gonna take the healthy American route where everybody is energized and healthy, and everyone's
Saturday morning cartoon approach.
yes.
Oh, you like that, Elliot, huh?
Oh, you
Don't
bring
be
it
a
up.
prick. Like Sonic says, don't be a prick.
That's not,
Scratch my hand.
Well, but
there's no
hey, still give us
prickiness
opportunity to
going
go
on
cut
here.
Grass, okay.
All the
Yeah, it'll be a
is dead.
well, maybe your grass, but over here our grass is yes, you can walk in it and everything.
You're in Florida. You have sun all year round. Shut up.
rain.
I do, yes.
In a while.
And then go to the beach later.
We don't have a beach here, Joey.
Me
Oh,
and
no. I'm saying I'm saying I have a beach, but I'm saying you. I mean, there's definitely some opportunities to explore the sun outside. Is what I'm saying.
I'm almost a vampire. I can't be in the sun too long.
yeah,
Same
with
here.
you. Same.
Okay, we're gonna have to come up with some routines then for the future. Sorry, I've been on my new mattress
Yeah,
and now
do
I'm
the
so
show.
full of energy now. I could take on the world.
Yeah. And you got a new plushie this week, so yay.
Yes, it's my new son.
And it's all Mario, and I love it, and I want to steal.
No, you would kidnap a child. You'd kidnap somebody else's child. Do you know what that would make you? Everybody here would be like, you're a child kidnapper.
I just want to know where your friend got the fabric. That's up.
Oh, I don't know. They bought it somewhere. I have no clue.
I'm looking at this right now, and they're it's not the same, but there's a bunch of Mario fabric that they have at Michael's.
Besides, if I'm gonna get a bear made, I'm gonna get
Probably
it
that
out
or
of.
Joanne Fabrics, if that's still around.
I
Like
think
I
we
said-
still have a Joanne's Fabrics in my town.
Hold on, I'm gonna share this.
If I'm gonna get a bear made, I'm gonna get one made out of my mom's old clothes, like an in-memory bear type of
Aw.
thing. Yeah. But I haven't found a maker I liked yet.
All right, well, we're going to end the episode now so we can keep talking about this off stream. All right, we got the like button. Hit that so it helps the algorithm. Subscribe so that it also helps the algorithm. Comment because that helps the algorithm too. And then there's that notification bell so you'll know that we're going live. And we got the podcast on Wednesday. We got Friday Night Phoenix next week with a brand new case. And we'll catch you all next week. Good night. Enjoy your weekend. And